What's up, everybody? We are the Dagon Dogs, and this is Spelunky Saturdays with Rogue Legacy. I'm Ariel. Welcome back. We're gonna take another shot at this as soon as I can get this controller to work. It's the problem with playing video games with the controller that's not actually supposed to be used for the video games, because we're doing weird stuff for applications, input mapper and stuff. Let's see. Pretty good at everything. Special Guardian's Shield. So Paladins have extra health. Kotaki, Spellcaster. I don't really like magic that much. I've been trying to branch out. MP and HP pools are swapped. Who knew? Oh, the Alzheimer's thing, I think, gets rid of the map. That doesn't sound like a good deal. Let's just go with... I'll go with that one, I guess. We got some bonus runes last time. I think one of them might have been the thing I've been waiting for. Alright, what is this? Sprint rune. Okay, so we definitely got a sprint rune last time. There it is. Okay, so I swapped out a double jump on one of these things. Let's see here. Double jump, double jump. Do I have 3 jumps equipped right now? I thought I got rid of one. Or no. This is equipped. So there we go. So 1, 2. Still double jump. Okay. That's what I wanted. I think. Yeah, I got 2 dashes. Yeah. Blood runes. Cool. Magic damage up. Obviously not going for that yet. Let's upgrade our armor set. Is there anything that I can get from him for a reasonable amount? Let's see here. Damage goes up by 6. That's not too significant. That's a little bit better. I got a bunch of new stuff. Okay, well, let's get that helm, because that seems like the most substantial increase for the time being. Okay. So we got room for some more weight. So let's just increase our armor. How do I do? We got enough for this too if we want, but we don't have enough weight capabilities. So let's go back here. Make sure you guys get the full experience of playing this. Just up our damage. And what's this option here? Crit chance up. Don't really like relying on critical attacks. Just increase our mana. There we go. Good use of our money. Much more frugal than last time. I think last time I walked in here with 800 because I just didn't really care. What am I doing? Playing Rogue Legacy? Don't know what I'm doing. Hopefully the damage will put me over the edge in crushing my enemies a lot faster. As a paladin, you have more health, so you can kind of deal with attacks a little bit more. You're basically a tank. I think, yeah, put up the shield with the Y button. Wasn't sure if there were spikes below me. Glad there weren't. Well, this time that. It's okay though. We kill dudes, we get health back, so that's why you get those blood ring things. That's why you get double jumps, so you can catch coins as they fall. Doodaloo. Son of a bitch. You gotta warm up. That's all it is. I typically play as the paladins and, well, paladins, spelunkers, son of a bitch. The guys who can fall on spikes and not die, apparently, too, because how the hell did I beat this game back in the day? It's only a few years ago, but sure feels like it's been a long time. I remember when I beat it, too. I just happened to look at my playtime, because I was going to write a review of it at the time, just to see how long I had played the game, and according to Steam, it was exactly 11 hours to the minute. So, I don't know what that means, but it's just kind of one of those interesting timing circumstances. I knew that was going to live. Son of a bitch. I hate these paintings. They're the worst. Worst enemies. Get out of here. I hate them so much. Okay. We gotta get better at this here, or we're just not ever going to beat this game again. Money, money, money. Money. Okay. Well. Well. I don't know what I'm thinking there. I prefer the axe. I basically prefer any spell that can hit an enemy more than once. So let's get out of here quickly. Back to the beginning, please. Probably faster. Yeah. Cool. So basically, just don't go down. Yeah, look at us dash. Dashing through. Yeah. Just roll through the entire level super quick. Whoa. Stupid paintings. What these little springboard things actually are supposed to be made of, because they look like you're just hitting a balloon, like a ball thing that's kind of tied up or whatever by a barrel that's unfinished. I don't know how to describe it. Son of a bitch. Zombies can ruin your day too sometimes. They just kind of come out of nowhere. Hey! I swung at you, jerk. More chickens. It's the thing that I've noticed with that one particular trait where your character is supposed to be afraid of chickens, is that you will run into chickens a lot more often. It's actually, even though taking damage from the chicken, because you basically see it as a living thing that you have to kill before you can eat it, is actually probably beneficial because of just the frequency of which you run into them. It's not like they're the worst enemies in the game either, so if they were some horrible monstrosity of a cockatrice or something, it'd be a different story, but they're just headless chickens that run back and forth. So it's pretty tolerable. Dicks. Get out of here. Jerks. Alright. So we're at the entrance of that. Let's just go down then. No, we didn't go up. We'll shoot. Gotta go up and around. Take the long way. Alright. Old boss room, what do we got here? Sweet. Rarely ever get those. But always nice when you do. Don't know how to get in there. No. Sometimes you get a really cool thing in there. Like the sigil of Karen, I think. Which I think gets you back into the castle without having to pay him at all. Which is useful. One of those things. I don't really remember the rules of all those things. Let's see. Still got some other rooms to explore, so let's head back towards the center here. Great. Powered up ones. That suck. Okay. Down. We already did our time going through there. Oh, God. Son of a bitch. Need to get that close, right? There we go. Kept accidentally getting a lot closer than I meant to. There we go. Moving along, getting some money. It's been a while since I got a spelunker, which would be handy. Collecting as much money as I can. Go this way before we keep going too far east. Yeah, it's another one of those rooms with like a gap. Like a secret door or something that I can use? I don't think so. I think there are... Yeah, there's something sparkly over there. Can't get to it though, I have no idea. I think you need the Spelunker's helmet or whatever to get that one. But I don't really remember. Nope. No. My money. My fight money. Oh, great. It's nice when there's spike floors. My favorite. You move slightly faster than the horse, which is a little bit weird, but basically you want to get behind them, especially if they have a long track to run. Usually they do not. It's usually something closer to this. You can't really run behind them for very long before they're turning around. Go. We're killing those dudes relatively quickly, which is a good sign. It means we're getting close to being able to take out the boss if we need to. Because really the trick to beating Alexander is being able to take on all of those guys, especially, I mean, it's one trick. It's not the trick, because there's a lot of ways to play this game, as you can tell. But one trick is just being able to survive dealing with all of the little minions that show up. Because then you can use those guys to farm energy and health, and it can really work to your advantage if you're able to take those guys out with one hit. Which seems like we're getting close to doing so. Oh, forgot that thing was there. Especially if you have something like the vampire runes, where you're gaining health and energy back from hitting enemies. Makes it a little bit more useful. Alright, we found the boss room, which is good. Most importantly is we're getting our money back. Defeat all enemies. There's a lot of bone guys, that sucks. Well. Nope. Get me up here so I can deal with these jerks. Nope. Don't. This is not going well. Wait. Jerk. Okay. Okay, that's good. Get some chicken back. That's fine. Ugh. Jeez Louise. Nope. This is not good. Stupid dog things. Alright, is that all of them? No. Okay. Stupid slime. Gotcha. Now I think that's all of them. Oh boy. That sucked. Wasn't sure we were gonna make it through that one. Oh, cool, we got another page. Just in time for my voice to dry out. From a number of dead adventurers I've passed in these halls, I've come to the following conclusions. 1. Many did not take enough provisions with them. I assume many died of hunger. I myself am running low and will have to find more supplies. 2. Many are missing clothes, which explains the pant-wearing zombies. 3. No one has made it as far as I, since I haven't passed any corpses in over an hour. Good logic behind that reasoning. Whoa! 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 Slimes are tough. Mages are tough. Those skeletons are real jerks and a half. Son of a bitch! I thought it was going the opposite direction when I jumped. No! Get lost, you jerk! Ay, ay, ay. Walking the razor's edge here. Okay. Nope. Fuck. If I didn't have those blood runes, I would have been dead a long time ago. I can tell you that much. Simply because of the fact that I'm collecting health, little as it may be, it is helping me immensely in staying alive. Otherwise, I would just be at the mercy of finding chicken bones. Okay. Skeleton warriors. Okay. Deal with one of you. That's fine. Tall guards. It's all for the money, man. Okay. How are we doing on mapping this place out here? We still got a lot to explore. Oh, good. Oh, good. Didn't mean to fall down into the pit of spikes, I can tell you that. Just give me all the chicken. With their variety of spells that their mages cast, I wonder if there's one that has a healing spell. 'Cause that would be nifty. As I've said, I don't really play much as the mage character, so it's hard for me to know. Oh, good. Dogs. I love the dogs. Come on, you jerk. Nothing else in here? Just a room of death? Cool. Help me get back some health, so can't complain too much. I wonder how it determines exactly to show you a new page, because I feel like the game manages to spread out that kind of bit of story relatively well in terms of kind of pacing that a game like this you wouldn't expect to have. But I think it's just kind of like once you start getting like 1 or 2 hit kills on enemies in a certain area, I think the chances of you finding it just increase. It's probably something around those lines, if I were to guess. I also appreciate the fact that that slime thing totally killed itself. There we go. Got the dog to convince itself to do the same, which is nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's get out of here. What's left? Got a bunch to the left still. Haha. What's left? A whole bunch of stuff on the left, duh. Skeleton warriors. Give me your gold. Whoa. Yoink. The way the sword cuts through different terrain kind of reminds me of a game that came out for the PS3. I think it was by From Software. Makers of Dark Souls, for those who don't know. Called 3D Dot Game Heroes. I may have mentioned it before. I tried to do a video for it a long time ago. By a long time ago, I mean 3 years ago, I think. It's exclusively for the PS3, I think, and it was just basically a 2D Zelda clone that was made for the third dimension, and it allowed you to customize your characters and kind of create these unique heroes based off of whatever skill you had in creating characters that would have been very blocky and kind of like three-dimensional, but still with that 8-bit pixelated style to them. It was a pretty cool looking game. I got relatively far in it, but I never ended up actually beating it. Which is a shame, because it was actually pretty fun. It had some certain things about it that were so Zelda-like you wondered how the hell they didn't get sued. But it had some other things about it that were pretty unique too. But I think like there was even a thing about how you could attack a bunch of chickens and they would hold a grudge against you pretty bad. So that's pretty Zelda-like, I would say. What else about it? Oh, instead of the fact that when you had full health in Zelda, the original one, you shot out a sword beam sort of thing. It was a reason to be as amped up with your health as possible a lot of the time. So in kind of keeping with that spirit, they gave your sword a unique trait in that whenever you had full health in 3D Game Heroes, your sword just got exponentially huge and just shot out and could cut through certain material and hit enemies on the other side. It was pretty goofy looking, but it worked as a mechanic, and it was pretty satisfying getting full health and then just walking through this big field and shooting out this massive sword that took up the whole screen. If you've never played it, you have a PS3, I recommend getting it if you're into Zelda-type games, because it is definitely one of those. Another way of really looking at it, to tell you the truth. But it's fun. And it's goofy. It has, like, its own kind of brand of humor. Satirical kind of take on Zelda, which is always satisfying because Zelda's pretty easy to make fun of sometimes. Rather self-aware as well. It's just weird that it was like made from, I'm fairly certain it was made by From Software. So it was before Dark Souls came out. It was like, I think after Demon Souls, because that was part of the reason why I was interested in the first place. I'm not the biggest Zelda fan, but I am a big fan of Demon Souls, Dark Souls, so I'll take whatever I can get from that studio in terms of something that at least looks remotely interesting. I'm not going to get a Kinect game that makes you try to play as a commander of a Steel Battalion, mind you, but I will play a Zelda game made by those guys. This is an interesting room. It's a whole lot of running back and forth for me. Yeah. Gotta make use of our dash here. Come on over, dick. Serve your thing while it's not a threat. And one more to go. Goodbye. What do we got? Balance room. Doesn't matter what we get in the runes anymore because we got the double sprint, and that's all I cared about. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. I think we can head to the boss. So let's take the short path there. We're in a lot better shape than last time. So we might actually have a shot. Let's see. Did I get all the health from these places? I think I did, because I wasn't doing very well. But always good to check. That's just magic, I think. Not like we need it, but... This boss room, I think we got all the health. No, we did not. Glad I checked. Cool. Alright. Well, let's go give this boss a try. We'll see if we can do it. I left the health here, too. Fancy that. Let's go up against Alexander once again. See if we might be able to pull this one off. We have a lot more health than last time. We're doing a bit more damage, which is good. Just use up magic early on here. Whoa. Try and lure him to a spot where we can afford to stay back and chill a bit. Whether that be up above him or below him, what have you. Yep. Thought I could get through there without having to worry about it, but I could not. Yay, chicken. More chicken. Yep. Yeah, that axe is so much more useful than a lot of other spells that you can get. Just quickly dash over here, try to get into a better spot. Kill a lot of these guys while we can. I think the first time I fought this dude earlier, it was just ridiculous in terms of how many enemies were on screen at the time. Looks like we're about to hit that point again here pretty soon if I don't kill him. Ugh. That's not good. I have no health. I have no health and no magic. I could really use another chicken right now. Okay. Ooh. All right. There's a nail biter there at the end. Huzzah. Whew. Narrowly made it through, but we did it. Let's move on. Let's just go and immediately die. It's just basically what's going to happen now. I think this is when you need to start being more cautious about the treasure chests, because a lot of them are mimics, I think, in this area. I remember liking the music in this area a fair amount. It's pretty good. I remember not liking the enemies so much, but you know, that's true for any area of this game. Oh, good. Yep. Well, good job, Sir Fleming II. Your final quotes. See that big old skull waiting for us here at the end. There it is. Can't see it behind his name, but it's there. Saw it. Here's Alexander. And that's going to do it for this episode of Spelunky Saturdays with Rogue Legacy. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Of course, you can do the YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Check out dagondogs.com for more videos like this, as well as articles I've written about movies, music, video games, drinking games, what have you. And check out Hounds of Innsmouth, the death metal band that I'm in. We're on Facebook as well. Soundcloud, Bandcamp, what have you. Thanks, everybody. See you next time. Bye!